Rob Kelly Thomas, Paul Toussaint, Kyle Cook, Brian Yale, and my dear beloved Adam Gaynor. If you are watching this video, I need to let you know how I seriously feel. And also, for the reason why, one of my most biggest dreams of all time is truly dead. For real. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop197. This is my review for a day. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. This is going to be my most emotional video yet. And I gotta let you know right now that last night when I was in my sister's room and borrowing the DVD player so I can play my music all over again, I decided to go back and re-listen one of my favorite albums, or one of the most underrated albums of all time that came from in the year of 2000. And that is Mad Season by Matchbox 20. Oh yeah, I also want to let you know, I also have a tape cassette for it. I was 13 years old when I listened to this album in my tape cassette box thing. And I love listening to all these songs all over again from scratch. Yes, ladies and dudes, I will let you know this is a very, very underrated album indeed. I just wish that this album should have been #1 at the Billboard charts at the 200 days. Well, the 2000 days, if you know what I mean. Instead of that stupid Eminem's album. Whatever the album was called. That stupid Eminem brought bad signs to the music world. And thanks to him and all those evil artists out there who ruined the music world is dying. And I have to tell you the truth about that important part of the music life. I guess you want to know what the heck do I think about this album, and why the heck did you love this album so much? I will say that Mad Season by Matchbox 20 is one of the best golden age albums of all time in the 2000 area. It had so many great songs for it, like Bent and The Burn, Mad Season, If You're Gone, Angry, and some others. And the Matchbox Boys did they did a great job with this album, and I think it's a near perfect album for me. I think one of my major problems I have with this album is the song called Crush. I will say it's a very enjoyable song, but my major problem I have with it is I think Rob Thomas had rushed the lyrics way too much. I'm trying really hard to pay attention about what the heck he is saying in that song, but I think there's a little part here or there where he was a little bit rushy, if you know what I mean. And I guess you could say, which one of the Matchbox 20 songs deserved to be at the strongest point? I will say I have like a three-way tie between If You're Gone, Mad Season, and Bent. I will say all three of them were the best ones ever. And the best choices for a single. Bent is the great first single ever that featured darkness. If You're Gone is one of the best love songs I ever heard. And Mad Season is just a wild and crazy song. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will admit, back then, when I was a kid, I had a dream. I had a dream that I would love to meet Matchbox 20 in person and get to know how I seriously feel about them. And back then I was such a Rob Thomas fan. I always had the Rob Thomas haircut all the time because he was my hero back then. And now that dream of mine is dead. And since my favorite member of the band left for no reason, without asking why, I don't know why Rob Thomas did not thank my favorite member when the day when his solo record came out. Maybe those stupid cigarettes is messing up his head. And this is the reason why Matchbox 20 later on went downhill big time. And they lost their Matchbox magic. Yep, it's been 15 long years when I found out that my favorite band in the whole world that is so darn underrated, they are truly dead. Big time. And I will never ever listen to a great band that I love to listen to. It's hard for me to say this, but I really miss the old Matchbox 20 so darn much. They mean everything to me. And I love to listen to all 3 of those albums. But I will say, out of all the 3 albums I did hear, Mad Season by Matchbox 20 is truly one of the best Matchbox 20 albums I have ever heard in my whole entire life. And this is the true golden age album that I will never forget in music history. What else I could say about all this? I guess you could say I just love my favorite Matchbox 20, the one with all 5 members. They are way better than that terrible Matchbox 20 that there are 4, or rather fought 3. Since I found out a couple of years ago that Kyle Cook left. Maybe he wants to spend time with his family or something, I guess. Now, my favorite band that I know and love is Becoming Instinct. And it went downhill. Big time. I guess that's all I could say for now. I got one good important dream of mine that is already dead. And I'm not sure what type of dream that I want to go next. I think the only dream I have right now is, for right now, I would love to meet the old great my Liam Neeson in person. Since I still love Liam Neeson even to this day, and I'm looking forward to see his next film called Ordinary Love. I sure hope and pray I'll find a TV spot for it. And also, it'll be nice if I had another good dream that is all about you people, the independent people. We gotta find a way to make a stand and do the rightful thing and try to save all of our home countries from the wrath of evil. And try to get rid of some of the evil stuff here and there for good. If you know what I mean. Well, that's all I have for now, so I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.